Welcome inside Kauffman Stadium. MLB The Show has action out of the AL Central. It's the Chicago White Sox going up against the Kansas City Royals. John Shambi, Chris Singleton with you. Well, Singy, as we come into this one, it's all about the sweep.
Yeah, and anytime there's a chance for the Bruins to come out, the pressure is definitely on. We'll see if they can find a way to salvage at least one in this series.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. And on the mound for Kansas City in this one, Cole Ragans. What's the scouting report on him?
Boog, this guy usually turns in a very good outing. His teammates really enjoy when he's on the mound. Everyone seems to be loose, which can help the offense be a bit more dangerous. So if you look at the opposing lineup, they're hoping he doesn't just settle in. They want to make this an uncomfortable start from the beginning.
Kyle Teel, the leadoff batter, as he swings through it for strike one.
First pitch, 111.
Next offering is fouled back. In the air to left center. Collins gets under it, and there's one away. Time to check out the lineup for the White Sox. Batting third, a guy they're looking for a little more out of right now, Lenny Sosa.
And boom, I don't know what it is, but a big part of his struggles this season have come from the way he's hit on the road. Listen, away from home, he's hitting under the Mendoza line, and that's just not getting it done. Unfortunately, it's one of those things that's difficult to break out of. It's difficult to diagnose, and you got to figure out a way, because you're going to have to perform on the road if you're going to stay in the lineup every day and be a contributor on a big league ball club.
Austin Hayes, batting with one down, takes a strike. That one's in there. 0-2.
Backdoored him with the breaking ball. Just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
Swing and a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single. And here is Sosa to the plate with just one hit in 11 at-bats in the series so far. Oh. And the 1-0. Sosa wants to challenge this, thought it was a ball. And that one did miss, and the strike is overturned. They'll keep both their challenges. Good hitters count the 2-0. There's a swing and a miss. Man at first, one away. Battling here as he fouls it away. Here's a 2-2. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. He's got it. That's out number 2.
Batting fourth, the designated hitter, Andrew Benintendi.
Benintendi up here. Just missed.
That's the ball.
Foul ball there. Hayes, the runner at first with 2 gone.
Let's go, Cole.
Way outside, straight to the backstop. And now A man into scoring position.
Getting the out was never going to be easy. The wild pitch outside made things very difficult behind the plate, and it turned into a stolen base opportunity.
Man at second. That one pushed foul.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
Stays alive.
Here we go, Cole.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Now there's a bullet down the line. Fair ball. Hayes coming around third. He will score, and they take the lead. The relay, and he's there with a double.
Well, they strike first as he gets the job done to bring home the run. He really let that ball travel on the outside part of the plate, but that's a great example that you can still drive the baseball that's away. Rip that one down the line for the double.
So runner at second, 2 down. Munetaka Murakami steps to the plate for the White Sox. In the dirt. To third. Tag. Save.
He made it.
He's into third on the wild pitch.
Man, I got to think something is definitely off with his delivery right now. Already the second wild pitch that he's thrown in just the first inning. Not a good sign.
Two outs and a runner at third here in the finale of this 4-game set. Check swing, he held up. 2 balls, no strikes. And another ball. .3-0 down. And there's the automatic. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Batting fifth, the second baseman,
Chase Mydrow getting ready to hit. 4 for 12 in the series so far. Swinging a foul straight back.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
Two on, 2 outs.
Excellent arm action on that 2-strike changeup. Just missed. Man, he wanted that call.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Inning over, and it could have been worse. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across one. On to the bottom of the first. It's the White Sox 1. KC coming to bat. This is an AL Central showdown right here on MLB The Show. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. On the hill for the White Sox, Shane Smith. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Right through there for a strike. Swing and a ball softly hit out into left center. One away. And here now, the lineup for the Royals. It features a great veteran presence, Salvador Perez.
This guy had an on-base percentage of over 400 last month. That's just telling you he's taking his walks, he's getting his knocks, he's finding some holes. Everything just going really well for him right now. But don't overlook the fact that that happens because he's having consistently good at-bats.
Bobby Witt Jr. batting with one down, takes a strike. Next offering is foul back. The 0-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Vinny Pasquantino in the box now. No balls and a strike. Pasquantino wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge. And after review, it was a ball. Good eye. Still 2 challenges left for them. 2 down, nobody on. Hammered down the right side, but foul. The 1-1.
Ball inside.
Hit hard on the ground is short.
Get there.
Whips it to first.
Yeah.
And it's a 1-2-3 inning. It's the White Sox 1 and the Royals nothing. Back here in Kansas City, on now to the top half of inning number 2. Brooks Baldwin steps to the plate for the White Sox. And that one fouled off. The 0-1. That one lifted to left. Collins moving under it. And there's one down.
Batting eighth, the center fielder.
So up next for Chicago, Luis Angel Acuna. And first offering is fouled off. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. Clyde Washington with home plate duties in this one.
A little bit of a low zone boog from Clyde. Nothing crazy, though. Pitchers that work consistently down around the knees and are able to command their off-speed stuff tend to have some pretty good success with him back there behind the plate.
Whoa.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. His first homer of the year, and they add to the lead. It's 2-0.
Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
One down. Derek Hill steps to the plate for the White Sox. Almost got him. One out, bases empty, and a run in here at the top of the second. Chases in the dirt, slider there. Fights it off, he'll see another. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
Number 8, Kyle Teal.
Back to the top of the White Sox lineup. Here's the catcher, Kyle Teal. Fly to left his first time.
Well,
and that one fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Still in the second, already at 44 pitches, so some concern there. Foul ball left side, he'll see another. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. The high heat, too much on that one. White Sox add one on the solo shot. It's now a 2-0 ball game. And we're back with all eyes on a potential sweep. Keep the brooms in the closet for now, though, Singy.
Well, they say the hardest game to win is the final one, and we can see why, Boog. The desperate team tends to come out swinging, and that's what we've seen today.
I like the way you touch the flow when you drop it.
nope, that's off the plate.
Up the middle, and that chance handled. Sends it to first. That's one out, the bottom of the second.
Batting fifth, the left fielder, number 1, Isaac.
Now here is Isaac Collins. Hitless in the series so far. First offering way inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Swings through that one for strike one. Close, but called a ball. And that's ball 2. Swings through it for the K. Had him out front for strike 3.
Well, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
Starling Marte stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Fastball is outside. On the ground to the left. Sosa gets it to first. Marte retired. Inning over. After 2, it's a 2-0 ball game. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Austin.
down and away for ball one.
You know, these White Sox doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
That's too low. Ball three.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
Swings and misses, and we're filled up. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Got a great back and forth, and that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow, Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Sosa batting for the second time, and that's strike one. Inside.
That's
ball
inside.
one. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. And a 1-2. In the air to left center is Bell. Settles under this one. Makes the grab.
Up next for the White Sox.
And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Benintendi to the plate. He doubled home a run in his first AB. Though Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. Just missed. That one finds the zone. 2-2. Oh, right to the backstop. Hayes into scoring position on the wild pitch, and there goes the double play possibility.
Well, that right there erases the chance at the inning-ending double play. So good job on the bases to move up on the wild pitch. Changes the outlook of the inning in a pretty big way.
One out, the runner at second. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Payoff pitch. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Man at second. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Marte moving under this one. 2 down.
Up next for the White Sox, the first baseman, number 5,
Munetaka Murakami digs in now. Worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. Line, and that's a base hit. Coming home. The relay to the plate, safe, and the runner from second scores on the play, and they lead by 3.
Picks himself up at RBI. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
At the plate, Chase Mydra. Mydra starting up the middle at second, made his big league debut in 2025, and he was drafted in the 4th round in 2022. This one high in the air to left center. Collins on the move, and that is that. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now 3-0. This is an AL Central showdown, right? Back here at Kauffman Stadium, bottom of the inning, Kyle Isbell steps in for the Royals.
This guy's just a tremendously talented center fielder. Gold Glove caliber type out there. Offensively, he can do some things, but also has some streakiness as well. I think the key is just trying to find a way for him to be consistent day in and day out. He saves runs in the outfield, so that's going to buy him more time to work things out at the dish.
The 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Now one missed. And that skips in the dirt. Ripped on the ground to second. On to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the 3rd.
Fastball grew right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
Jonathan India at the plate. And first offering is fouled off. Foul ball. And a foul ball, he stays alive. The 0-2. It's through for a hit, and that's a 1-out single.
Batting ninth, the second baseman.
Here's the second baseman, Michael Massey. And that one goes straight to the backstop. And now a man into scoring position.
Can't imagine he's too happy with that one on the mound. Just one pitch after giving up the single, he basically turns it into a double.
Inside corner for a strike. And here's a challenge. That looked like it missed to me. Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. So they've still got both their challenges. India leads off second with one gone in the inning. Liner snagged at first. Throw behind the runner. They've got him doubled off. It's the White Sox 3 and the Royals nothing.
Let's come together. Oh.
here in Kansas City as we go to the top of the fourth. Brooks Baldwin steps to the plate for the White Sox.
Nope,
Some
that's away.
early action out there in the bullpen. Nick Mears up and loosening in the pen. Ursig warming up as well.
Up.
In the air, left field. Collins under it. And there's one away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Acuna stands in now and watches strike one. Right through there for a strike.
Whoa.
And that's just foul.
Whoa.
In the air, right field. And there's two away.
Up next for the White Sox, the left fielder,
Tristan Peters will hit next. He's 0 for 1.
Hey.
That one pushed to the left and foul. Two down, nobody on. And there's
That's a
a ball.
ball.
Here we go, Cole.
Strike him out looking. Nothing doing for the White Sox, but they lead it 3-0. Welcome back and take a look at some hot hitting in this series as we check out the numbers. Hard ground ball, base 9. And the leadoff man aboard. Not sure if too many people have been paying attention to it quite yet, Siggy, but that extends his hit streak to 11 now.
Well, I know he knows about it, even if a lot of our viewers don't. And this is when it's clear it's no fluke. 11 games in a row. Man, that's when even the hitting coach starts to leave you alone. You're going so good that nobody wants to mess it up. Looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
Garcia on at first, nobody out. That one hammered, but pulled foul.
Well, he saw that changeup really well. Just a little early, still barreled in. As you see, home run distance, just couldn't keep it fair.
2-1 now. That one lifted to left. Peters should have this one. Brings it in, and there's one down.
Up next for the Royals, the first baseman, number 9.
One out man at first. And next up for the Royals, Vinny Pasquantino. He's 0 for 1. Now this one gets away from the catcher. Garcia into scoring position on the wild pitch, and there goes the double play possibility.
Really good read by the runner there. His secondary lead, he anticipates the trajectory going down and gets a really nice jump up to second base. Now he's in scoring position. He's taking away the double play opportunity.
Throw to second, safe. One out and a runner at second. That one catches the zone. That's strike one. Man at second. On the ground, right side. My drop. Slinging it to first in time. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. And now it's Salvador Perez to the plate. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field. Runner from third into score, and they cut the lead to 2. The throw to second is offline.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of this struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Now the left fielder, Isaac Collins. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Check swing called strike. Strike one.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Laser to the gap, should score the run. Here comes Perez around third. And now they trail by 1. And the tying runs at second base with a double.
Well, back within 1 as he brings home the run. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Starling Marte up to him. Grounded out his first time.
No, that's a ball.
Tying run and scoring position. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. This one in the air, center field. And the inning is over. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. We played 4. It's the White Sox 3 and the Royals 2. This is White Sox baseball on the show, Chicago. We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the 5th. Nick Mears.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of him. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Kyle Teal steps to the plate for the White Sox. Hammered on a line to the left, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. And now it's Austin Hayes. Out towards right center field. Marte settles underneath it, and there's 1 down.
Up next for the White Sox, the third baseman, Lenny Sosa.
1 out, man at first. And up next for Chicago, Lenny Sosa. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. He makes the grab.
Every day during batting practice. These outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Benintendi gets a chance to hit here. And that one upstairs, ball one. The 1-0. And that is out of play. The 1-1.
That's the ball.
Teal off of first with 2 away. That's outside. 3-1 now. On a line, and that's got extra bases written all over it. Headed for the plate. And they lead by 2.
He has had such a good day today. I don't think he's going to want to leave when it's over.
A couple of doubles today for the DH. So runner at second, 2 down. Munetaka Murakami the next to hit.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another
That's off the
run.
plate.
The 1-0.
Well, no need to go right at this guy. First base is open. He can hurt you. So make him expand his zone. If he doesn't, give him a walk.
Runner at second, 2 down. And we're at the top of the 5th. Next offering is fouled back. Off the mark there. And the count is 3-1.
Good pitchers make pitches in big situations, and right here with a middle of the order hitter up, runner in scoring position, he's got to find a way to throw a quality strike.
Man on second, 2 down. And he walked him.
Take it, baby.
Oh, you know this guy wants to swing it, but he's showing some good patience in this one. It's the second time he's taken ball 4.
And the Royals manager making his way towards the mound now as he will make the move. Nick Mears will depart, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Now pitching for the
New pitcher
Royals,
on now, Lucas Ursay.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Chase Maidra steps to the plate for the White Sox. Yeah, that's fouled off. 2 on, 2 outs. Yeah, a foul ball. Got him swinging for the K. Good job at damage control right there. Sox get 1 on the RBI double. It's now 4-2. This is an AL Central showdown right here on MLB The Show. Back here at Kauffman Stadium, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Kyle Isbell steps in for the Royals.
Well, these Royals, to put it bluntly, need to put together more competitive at-bats, and I don't think they've lived up to their own expectations at the plate. They really haven't worked many deep counts or long at-bats, and That's fine if you're having a lot of success, but at this point, I think it's time to make an adjustment.
The 0-2.
Here we go.
Tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
Well, he made pretty quick work of him right there. You look at the sequence, everything down at the knees and below. And some guys are good low ball hitters, but right there, they clearly had a plan to pound that part of the zone, and he wasn't able to put up much of a fight.
Now it's the DH, Jonathan India. First pitch, and he has to get out of the way.
Ooh, Baya. You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
The Royals trailing by 2, last half of inning number 5. That one drifts inside.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
And that's too high, ball 4.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
One down. And next up for the Royals, Michael Massey.
No, that's a ball.
Misses again, 5 in a row.
Last 2 pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, he's going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
Hey,
Right through there for a strike. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Up next for the Royals, the third baseman, Garcia.
So the Royals batting order turns over. Michael Garcia getting ready to hit.
ball inside.
And the 1-0. Fought off foul. Ground ball right side. It squirts through. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team to bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
And now a huge at-bat coming up as Bobby Witt Jr. steps in. Just off the inside edge. Two on, 2 outs.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. Pretty close, but it was a ball. So they'll lose their first challenge. That's off the inside corner. And now 3-0. Vinny Pasquantino in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And the 3-0 finds the zone. Two aboard, 2 outs. Fouls one away, and now 3-2. Payoff pitch. That ball is foul, and the pressure is building. To the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Royals strand a pair. Still down by a count of 4-2. Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moment so far.
Rap duel, travel the world like Nat Geo. Work myself through the Matrix, Black Neo. Got real, had to pack torpedo. No break bread with your own people. Made peace with it that I couldn't change. And took responsibility instead of passing blame. Anything less lame. Sit your $5 down for it, make change. Got sharper with the aim.
Now pitching for the
Stephen
Royals,
Kolek will take over here.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Brooks Baldwin steps to the plate for the White Sox.
You know,
That's
these
the ball.
White Sox really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. They really made that opposing starter work in this one. Ran his pitch count up, and now they've got an opportunity to continue making things difficult on the bullpen.
Inside,
that's
just
inside.
missed.
And no, they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, but with the way they're grinding out at bats, it definitely feels like there's potential for more coming.
Now one gone in the top of the 6th.
Up next for the White Sox, the center fielder, Luis Angel Acuna.
And up next for Chicago, Luis Angel Acuna. He crushed one out of here earlier, an absolute tape measure shot.
Yeah, indeed. It was a rocket. Just launched that thing. His swing, man, is so clean right now. I doubt he even felt the baseball make contact with the bat.
That one fouled off. The 0-1.
Oh,
Kohler, 28 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. That clips the corner. That misses the zone. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
如果现在你
That one the other way. And that's a base hit. And a man aboard.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Stepping in, Tristan Peters. The 1-0. Runner on the move. Strike in there. And that's a stolen base. Not even close. And it's second. Right side. Pasquantino. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. 2 gone now.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Back to the top of the lineup, Kyle Teal. Now at the plate, 1 for 3. Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the third out. The White Sox lead one as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Back now for the bottom of the sixth, and there's a new pitcher. Tyler Gilbert.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of them right here to get some critical outs.
3, 4, 5 due up for the home team. Vinny Pasquantino getting ready to hit. Has grounded out a couple of times. And there's a foul ball.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
Action in the pen down there. Sean Newcomb, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Another 1-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Comes a 2-2. That's down and in. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Payoff pitch. Fights it off. He'll see another. Three-two. Pasquantino checks his swing. Appeal down to third, and that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. Swing and a foul straight back. That's a laser base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Wow. So important to get into the fielding position after you deliver that baseball. That is a scary one. Watch your lips.
Here's the left fielder, Isaac Collins.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Line drive and foul ball. The 1-1. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Hayes fires it in. Lead runner holds at second base. First and second with one down.
Well, that was an important at bat this game, so great job there stepping up to the challenge. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
First and second, one out. Here's Starling Marte. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Carrying well. And it's off the wall. One runs in. The relay to the plate. Save. Tie ball game 4-4.
Well, we're starting over. 2 RBIs with that swing, and this one is tied. Absolutely blasted that one into the gap, but just didn't have quite enough to clear the wall out there. Maybe a little more elevation under it, and it carries over, but that's a swing you'll be happy with every time.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Tyler Gilbert won't go any further, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break.
Now,
Jordan Hicks on the pitch here.
Jordan Hicks.
And now it's Kyle Isbell.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Line drive, base hit. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with 1 out.
Oh, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Next is the designated hitter, Jonathan India. Right down the chute, and it's 0-1.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Tied at 4. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-2.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
Here's a 1-2. Sneaks through, base hit. In to score from third. And it's now 5-4. Throw to third is offline. It gets by him.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. Didn't try to do too much with it, just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with hitters trying to launch and hit home runs, but sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
So 2 in scoring position with 1 out. Michael Massey digs in now. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Traffic on the bases with 3 already across here in the bottom of the 6th. And it's 1-1. Right through there for a strike. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, you got to be pretty quick with the bat speed these days. So many guys throwing in the upper 90s, and you see the velocity on that one. Just tough to catch up to. I mean, guys are coming in, and they're going max effort. They're not looking to go a long distance. They want to get as many strikeouts as they possibly can.
Left field, way back there. And one hops off the wall, and this could score both runners. In comes the run from second. A 2-run double. Well, he delivers in a huge spot right there.
Well, he's so dialed in, I don't think he even realizes how much pressure exists out there. Very easy swing, nice and relaxed. This is the type of approach you want to see guys take in this situation.
Now the White Sox manager is out of the dugout and will make a move to the pen. Jordan Hicks gives way. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute. Sean Newcomb gets handed the rock out of the pen. So, runner at second, 2 down. Here's Bobby Witt Jr. 0 for 3 in this one.
Ball, outside.
Two outs and 1 in scoring position. Inside corner, there's a strike. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it, so a changeup that stayed a little bit more on plane than what he was anticipating.
Up the middle, my drop. No throw here. First and third now with 2 out.
Yeah, you'll take it. Little jam shot down in the off the fists, but just powered it out to the outfield. You'll take that all night long.
So digging in, Vinny Pasquantino. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. Two on, 2 outs. This one in the air center field. Acuna has a beat on it, and that is the 3rd out of the inning. All in all, 10 come to the plate. They bat around and 5 score. 7th inning coming up. It's the Royals 7 and the White Sox 4. You're watching White Sox baseball on the show, Chicago. Back here in Kansas City, we go to the top of the 7th. Austin Hayes steps to the plate for the White Sox. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1. Bullpen action for the Royals. Carlos Estevez appears to be getting loose. Schreiber also throwing. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. Pitch misses.
Outside.
Ball 1.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Out towards right center field. And it falls. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep, so pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Now at the plate, Lenin Sosa. Hayes aboard here at first with nobody out. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-2.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. And the 0-2. Ball 1 there. Check swing, tried to hold up, now an appeal to first. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. One out man at first. And next is the designated hitter, Andrew Benintendi.
No, that's a ball. Right, one.
Just missed. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. That one misses. Full count now. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Payoff pitch. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Ninth pitch of the at-bat due next. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Well, that'll bring the tying run to the plate, so all eyes on the man coming to the dish right now.
And here's the first baseman, Munetaka Murakami.
It's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed. Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
The White Sox with the tying run at the plate here in the top half of inning number 7. And a strike. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Brings it in.
The batter number 10, second baseman, Chase Meidroff.
So up next, Chase Meidroff. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. Right through there for a strike.
No, that's a ball.
That
No.
one close, ruled a ball. And it's 2-1. Challenge from behind the dish here. Just caught the zone by a whisker, and the call is overturned. They'll keep their remaining challenge. Tying run at the plate. Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. Witt over to first. And that is that. So they strand a pair. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Royals 7 and the White Sox 4. This is an AL Central showdown. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Mike Vassell.
I'm ready for real. We really the squad. We really the ones counting it. Look at the moves, handle it. All of the ops handle them. Put us on wax, handle it.
Salvador Perez now at the plate.
He was the big part of the field last time. Nice liner to center.
And that's in for a strike. That one's in there. No balls, 2 strikes. Next offering is downstairs.
0-2 count. You got the opportunity to expand the zone. Could get the chase there. Let's see what he comes back with next.
The wide, the kick, and the 1-2 stays alive. Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out.
You hear people talk about letting the ball travel so often in terms of a hitting approach, and that's a great example why right there. If he's willing to let that curveball get a little deeper into the zone before he commits, he's way more likely to recognize that it's making a beeline for the dirt. On the other side, still a nice 2-strike pitch, though.
Chopper to second. fires to first in time.
Up next for the Royals, the right fielder, Starling.
2 down, base is empty. Now it's the right fielder, Starling Marte.
Drove it off the wall last time, just missed out on a home run.
Ball.
2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom of the 7th. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. That is the inning. Nothing doing for the Royals. They hold a 7-4 lead. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. John Schreiber. He last pitched 2 days ago. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Brooks Baldwin. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
Ball 1.
Swings through that.
That's the ball.
And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
You usually are going to see that inside fastball a little longer coming in from the opposite side, but that pitch really got in on him right there. I mean, that's a well-thrown pitch. Tough to do anything with that in terms of getting the hands through and the sweet spot of the bat to the baseball.
Here's the center fielder, Luis Angel Acuna. He's already homered in this game. Didn't seem like that one found the zone. Here's a challenge. And they don't come much closer, but it was a ball. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. The 1-0. And it's fouled away. The Royals leading by 3, and we're in the top of the 8th. Trying to bunt his way on, and it goes just foul. Strike 3, that's 2 in a row. So digging in, Tristan Peters. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. This one's got a chance. Gone! His first homer in the majors, and they're going to have to send somebody to get that ball for him.
Always such a special moment. You know this is one of the biggest thrills of his life. He's got to be floating around the bases right now.
Yeah, he'll remember every detail of that at bat for years, as he should. It's a true once-in-a-lifetime event.
Now, Boog, there's so many times when a young player might wonder if he's ever even going to get to the big leagues and do something like this. Well, he doesn't have to wonder anymore. Oh, that one got in the jet stream on a line drive. We saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news, and all of a sudden, they're back in this ball game.
And the Royals manager making his way towards the mound now as he will make the move. John Schreiber departs. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher.
Now pitching for the
Carlos
Royals,
Estevez
number
takes
53,
over on the mound. He's into the game with the bases empty.
Estevez.
Kyle Teal steps to the plate for the White Sox.
Oh,
That one pushed foul out of play off to the left. Estevez, multi-time All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a changeup. And that one hammered and foul as it bangs off the fence. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a ground ball up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
The right fielder, number 21.
Austin Hayes, the next to hit. And that's in for a strike. 0-1. Teal leads off first with 2 down to the inning. That's a strike, and the count is 0-2.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
Here's the 0-2. Perez can't handle it. Gets away. To second. Not in time. He's safe. And now a man into scoring position.
This is something that'll happen to him from time to time behind the dish. The defense is a part of his game he's trying to improve, but right there just couldn't squeeze it, and it cost him.
The tying run at the plate. Good job to fight that one off.
Looking very settled on the mound here in the 8th. One more out, and they'll probably hand it off to their closer for the 9th with at least a 2-run lead.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. One and 2 now. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Runner at second, 2 down. That misses, and the count is even 2-2. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. White Sox draw a bit closer thanks to this home run. It's now 7-5. This is White Sox baseball on the show, Chicago. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Jonathan Cannon. He's been someone, at least in the early going, that they've leaned on. Kyle Isbell steps in for the Royals.
The center fielder, number 28. Kyle Isbell.
That clips the corner. That's in there. 0-2 now.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
oh,
Way inside, gets out of the way. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. 2-2 now. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Dunks one into left. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Definitely found a perfect spot. Those can be hard sometimes. We talked about in left field. You're kind of anticipating cheating in for a ball. Hit something like that you can rob a little soft flare in front of you, but perfectly placed, so you reward the hitter with it.
And now Jonathan India, one down.
The batter number 19, second baseman,
Michael Massey steps in for the Royals. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. And that one fouled off. The 0-1. Swing and a foul out of play. The 0-2. Bring him up, says Clyde Washington. That's a strikeout. Nice job behind the plate there. So back to the top of the order. Here's the third baseman, Michael Garcia.
That's a ball.
And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. On the ground to third, and that's just foul. Two now. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Ninth pitch of the at-bat due next. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Got him swinging for the strikeout. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. Royals lead one. They're still up 7-5.
I've been working 24/7. They ain't give me nothing easy, so I had to go and get it. I'm a legend. They gon' try to act like we ain't had it. They can't overlook the way we made it happen, so I'm born out of legend.
Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Matt Strom.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
The lefty, the 1-0. Hard hit left side. And the leadoff man retired here in the ninth.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
Andrew Benintendi steps up. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1. Strom is what you're looking for in a good reliever. The ball stays in the ballpark. It's so hard to square him up.
Yeah, he stays out of the middle and pitches either at the bottom or at the top on the edges. And because of that, if you do get it in the air, it's usually just a high fly ball. And when it's down in the zone, it's on the ground.
He's so consistent that the manager basically can look at it like he's got 3 outs sitting in his pocket. That shortens the game. Set down on strikes. White Sox down to their final out.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Murakami at the plate now. That's ball 1.
When he takes the mound, you feel like, hey, this inning is wrapped or this ball game is over. He's just that good, and you can see it in opposing hitters as well.
2 down, nobody on, and the White Sox down to their final strike.
They know when he comes in, pretty much forget about it. Kind of reminds me of Mariano Rivera.
Nice grab to first. And what a play. Ball game.
Well, this was a fun game all the way around. We saw plenty of action. 12 runs total on the board, but a pretty close finish at the end.
A 7-5 final score in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.